One, welcome to the Think Bank, everyone. It's your host Bradley Wright speaking, and today I'm remixing my channel a bit. So I rebranded it to the Think Bank, and this is the direction I plan on going with everything I do. It's going to be more conversational, and I'm basically bringing my thoughts to you guys, and we're going to be talking about a lot of different topics on this channel, and it's going to be more podcast based but more content creation, so you are going to get visualizations as well. So the motto for this channel moving forward and in everything I do is going to be sparking understanding through conversation. I think in this generation we're living in, this new era, a lot of people lack the basic understanding of a lot of things because they refuse to have proper conversation that opens your mind to different perspectives. You can have your own opinion on something and still respect others, and this channel is going to promote that type of thinking and understanding. So I just hope that you guys enjoy this video for today, and I'm going to jump right into the conversation and topic. So it's the new year, new me, and everyone wants to have that new body and lose weight, right? And I'm going to tell you a story as well as give you a few facts on how I lost over 40 pounds. Yes, 40 pounds in 2021. So a basic recap, right? So to start 2020, I think it was 2020, I was really 206, right? And I look like that. It's weird, right? I was 206 here and I looked fat. I was out of shape. All I did was eat, party, drink, and it got me overweight. And the funny thing about all of this, right, is the fact that I felt like I wasn't confident in myself. I was, outrageously fat. I felt like for my body size and my height, this is too much for me. Ridiculously overweight. And it's crazy because I looked like this in 2018, right? To look like this now, it's insane. And I'm telling you, your choices, what you make in life, really dictate how you look. And the story goes to tell you, you can lose the weight, right? So I put in a lot of effort. I started in 2021. I made a New Year's resolution to lose the weight, to gain my confidence back, and to start. And I just started early in 2020, the end of 2020, 2 weeks before the new year. And I started working out. I started going to the gym, and within that 2-year span to from 2021 to now, I've lost over 40 pounds, and it's been insane, but it's been a lot of consistency and hard work. And I'm telling you now that you can do the same thing too, because over that course of time, I've devoted my life to a healthier lifestyle and healthier living, right? And it wasn't because I wanted a new year, new me. It was because I wanted literally a new lifestyle. So I currently look like this, right? And this is actually this is actually the summer of 2022, right? I'm bulking right now, but so I'm going to tell you a few facts. So when you go to the gym, they lie to you, they swindle you, and they want you to sign those contracts with those ridiculous fees, right? And think about it, some gyms I know in the Bahamas cost $200 to $300 for 6 months and a year. Some gyms in the US is a little bit different, but they swindle you. And the thing is, cardio doesn't really help you lose weight. It helps you lose weight, but it does more harm than good. And everything what you do in these gyms really swindle you because they let you sign these high fees and you never use a lot of these equipment. The key to losing weight is actually eating, right? What you consume. And this is really how I start my breakfast. This is my dinner and lunch, and I tend to cook. So we're going to start off by saying you have to believe in yourself, right? You have to first see yourself looking a certain way, wearing certain clothing, doing it. You have to have that end vision and goal. And a lot of people don't because they don't have that definite like vision of themselves. They don't have that definite plan to really look a certain way, dress in certain clothing, do certain activities. And I think the first step is always believing in yourself, always seeing that end goal of how you want to look and the things you want to do. And don't just do it because you want to have a nice body. Don't do it because you just want to do like because you see everyone else is doing it. Oh, that's the trend. Like, no, do it for you and literally see yourself doing it and stick to that goal. And that's where a lot of people lack. For me, man, I did not want to be fat. I wanted to wear certain clothing. I wanted to do certain activities. And I always picture myself looking that way, being muscular, having a flat stomach, not having a droopy stomach because of alcohol, because of foods. And that's literally how I pictured myself. Second thing I'm going to say is don't look at social media. Social media influencers are there to persuade you to live a false reality, right? I've been working out for 2 years consistently and my abs is not there yet. You're not going to get it overnight. Like, you're not going to get it overnight. And it's wild because some people think that they can literally go in the gym a week and lose like 20 pounds. That's not going to happen. It takes a lot of consistency. And I think social media have us in this chokehold to the fact that we think that everything should come now. No, it's going to take like your first time in the gym, you'll probably see results in like a month, right? You'll probably start to see your body shape a certain way if you're consistent. I'm talking like 4 to 6 times a week, right? And you're never going to see it instantly. You have to continuously have that mindset that, okay, I have to look a certain way, I have to lose a certain way. And you don't really have to go in the gym. You can like try boxing, you know what I mean? I did that, like any anaerobic exercises or movement, you know what I mean? Like, you just have to be active. You have to sweat. And a lot of people, they don't have the time for it. I get it. You have work, you have responsibilities like family, and you just literally have to understand that, like, going back to social media, those social media influencers, they do that for a living. So you have to manage yourself to know that, okay, well, I have to manage my circle and know how I'm doing it for me. Another goal I'm going to say is, or another thing I'm going to say is, like, set small goals. So the ending of 2021, right, I set a goal for like being 170. Again, I'm 174. And I literally did like a mini goal because I wasn't there yet. And I said, I'm going to run on the treadmill or walk on the treadmill 20 minutes a day. And I said that for 30 days, right? I said, if I do it for 30 days, I'm going to get myself a new pair of shoes. And in my old apartment, they had a little gym complex. So I went every morning and every afternoon after like classes to literally go on that treadmill and work out. And that consistency, that mindset that I had eventually helped me because like my body composition changed significantly. Like, I was at 180 approaching the end of the year of 2021, right? And after doing that, like, I shredded like 10 pounds afterwards, right? And you have to be open to like those mini goals because you can't say, okay, well, I'm going to lose, let's say 40 pounds without losing 5 first. And you have to at least reward yourself, make it seem like, dang, I wonder if I lose like 35 more pounds, like what my goal then would be, or like what my reward then would be. You have to make it fun. And I made it fun with myself, like buying me a pair of shoes, that's something I wanted, right? But I had the discipline to really put in the work to get what I wanted. And stuff like that's going to help you if you really are serious about like losing the weight. You have to like put those mini goals in front of your mind. It's all about that. And don't be afraid to like have an accountability part, right? That's another point here. It's like, I had an accountability partner, one of my boys. He used to help me a lot in the gym, like help me perfect my form. Like, my squats were garbage going into like me working out, right? And like even here it was still technically mid but now it's better, right, in a sense. And I increased the amount of weight I can literally lift. I increased the amount of weight I push in the gym. And I think when you have people who motivate you, you compete relatively with them. That's why you need your circle of influence to have like people who also have the similar goals as you, because when you do, they act as your accountability partner. If you have a group of friends who's consistently, ready to make their life better and work hard in the gym, it's going to help you to really push yourself more. And that's really it. They'll be like, hey, did you eat well? Hey, let's go to the gym. Hey, you can push way more than this. You can run a little bit more than what you're doing. You can lift way more. And I think we need friends like that. I prayed for it, and I'm glad that God gave me a friend like that. And it can be anyone, right? So another thing is that, like, if you're not really a person who has time in the afternoon, go in the morning. I tend to go morning and evening just because I have that flexibility and I want to be an early bird. It's not for everyone, I'm telling you, but try the mornings out. Sometimes it's actually going to help you a lot. Like, those morning exercises really push me to go the extra mile. And I'm telling you, not like it's hard, but like I wake up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock, go to the gym, and I have a routine where I would literally do 150 push-ups, and I would do like, let's say, 50 pull-ups, and I would literally work abs in the morning, and then in the afternoon is my real workout. So you gotta like do what's fit within your parameters of life and your time frame, and you have to build up to that certain point. And I was never at that point, trust me. I had to build up the discipline, and I have to really put in that hard work and consistency more than hard work. So yeah, another talking point we're going to speak on is a caloric deficit, right? And this is one of the main points. I need everyone to really understand this is how you technically lose weight. Yeah, you have to really burn more than you consume, right? And burning more than you consume is essentially you working out or being active, like you're sweating, you're putting in that active movement more than the amount of calories you're intaking. And I need everyone to look at behind those labels of food they're eating and look at the serving size. Yes, you may be eating a healthy bag of nuts, but look at the serving size. A lot of people may eat the full bag of nuts and not realizing, like, dang, like 21 nuts is 150 calories, but I ate the whole bag, and this bag is like 8 servings. So like you just ate a whole lot of nuts. And it's crazy to the fact that people don't know this, but you have to like monitor it. So a key point in how you can monitor it is like literally buy a food scale. It's cheap. If you go to Walmart, it's like $8. If you order it from Amazon, it's going to be around the same price. And measure how much grams, measure how much ounces you're consuming with this food. Another thing is you have to use MyFitnessPal. This is not sponsored, but MyFitnessPal help you track like your caloric intake. And essentially stop thinking that everything you eat is good. Like, not everything you eat is good. You have to look at it and be like, dang, this has this amount of sugar in it. Wow, this has this amount of carbs in it. Like, you really have to track that stuff, and that's discipline. You know what I mean? And if you're not that disciplined to do it, just eat less. Like, literally one scoop of rice, one piece of chicken. You know what I mean? Like, eat that for lunch. Don't go to fast food. You have to cut out fast food. Trust me, that's going to help you in the long run. But all these stuff, and I just want to say thanks for tuning in to today's show. And follow me on Instagram at IamBradleyW. And I appreciate the follow. I appreciate everything you guys have been doing for me and the support. Like, comment, and subscribe, and tune into the next video. Okay.